Hi there, what's for lunch? Roasted leg of lamb served with baby potatoes, sautéed haricots verts, and gravy. An impressive French Easter dish. I am Bruno Albouze. Welcome to my cooking channel and online community. First, I'm going to make a rosemary garlic seasoning, and that's going to be for the meat. So I'm going to mix together some thinly chopped rosemary. You can add some thyme if you wish, crushed garlic, and a couple of bay leaves. To follow, I'm going to grab the roast, a 6-pound, 3-kilo leg of lamb, and pat dry with paper towels to remove all of the moisture. Then I'm going to French it. It's optional, so if you want to do it, using a sharp boning knife, cut straight into the bone about 1.5 inches from the end, moving the knife all around the bone. Scrape out meat, pulling it away with your knife and paper towels. So depending on what your leg of lamb looks like, you may need to truss it. Season the open flesh first with the duck fat rosemary garlic mixture, salt and pepper, and tie it up with butcher twine. Just tie a series of interlinked knots to secure the meat in place. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then rub the whole thing with the remaining seasoning. Cover the roast with foil and refrigerate overnight. What's great about this recipe is that you can make all the mise en place a day ahead. Prep the meat and all the veggies we're gonna need for this fabulous dish. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take care of the veggies, but you know, the ones that will be roasting right under the lamb. So some of the juice will be dripping over during cooking. These are literally going to be caramelized, so we're gonna save some for the garnishing, and whatever left will be used for the gravy. So I'm gonna quarter a couple of onions, cut a few carrots, and 1 garlic head. In order to get a more tender and moist meat, remove roast from refrigerator about 3 hours to allow it to come closer to room temperature before cooking. Transfer the roast to a greased wire rack and use the baking pan for the onions, carrots, and garlic. Season with a dash of salt, pepper, and add the white wine. Meanwhile, salt the meat generously on all sides. Alright, so I'm going to throw everything in the oven, the lamb and the veggies right under at 390 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 Celsius for 90 minutes or until internal temperature reaches 135 Fahrenheit. 57 Celsius. By the time it cooks, I'm gonna boil the potatoes and parboil the green beans. By the way, if you prefer your meat to be cooked to medium, cook it for 30 minutes more. That smells so amazing. Keep in mind that temperature continues to rise 5 degrees Celsius at least once meat is removed from the oven. By the time the meat is resting, I'm going to pick through the roasted vegetables and save the carrots, onions, and roasted garlic for the garnishing. And sure thing, I am going to use that pan to make the gravy. And I am going to use my house-made browned chicken stock. Scrape out the bits, mix that up, and transfer to a saucepan. Bring to a boil and pass through a sieve. Then you want to continue to cook the gravy or the sauce until you get the right consistency and flavor. You want to skim off impurities and excess fat as well. Then readjust seasoning with salt and pepper. To follow, I'm gonna mince some garlic and sear the potatoes in duck fat, chopped rosemary, salt and pepper. Meanwhile, sauté green beans, add some garlic and cook until fragrant. Season with salt, pepper and parsley. I hope guys you have enjoyed this amazing roasted leg of lamb. To get this full recipe, go to my website brunoalbouze.com. Don't forget to subscribe and sign up in order to get my free ebook. I also have online cooking courses. Check this out. Bon appétit and see you very soon.